All right. So I have a question. Question of the day, question of the night. It has to do with social media. My thought is, my question has social media killed, especially in this country, uh, the meaning of empathy. You know, empathy is described in the Oxford English Dictionary as the ability to understand and to feel another's feelings. That's not a quote, but it's pretty close. Takes me back to the day of when we had debate classes where you would actually have a point of view, well, whatever subject you want to choose at the time, you know, religion, Second Amendment, controversial ones, what tastes great, what's less filling. But the way it was designed was you would have your point of view, your argument, so to speak, and you would have points that you would defend and counter the points that your opponent would come back at you with. But you had with the idea to be open to the understanding of what your opponent was to say to you to see if they can change your mind. And it was a back and forth dialogue. And empathy played a huge part of it. It was to understand the other person's point of view and to get a sense if your version or vision of what you saw with a particular subject was correct, or could they sway you to a different opinion. That was a debate. And what I've seen over the years is that debate has truly gone away. It's come to more towards the social media platforms where everyone can hide behind keyboard. They can hide behind camera. They can just not face an opponent and lock into their point of view and have an opinion about whatever subject. And instead of really listening, which is a key part of debating, they just talk. They just talk and talk and talk. And it just turns a person numb after time. You don't feel anymore. You don't have any empathy. You just want to get your point across. And if you don't believe me, look at some of the debates that you see on social media, Facebook, Twitter, wherever, and you'll see um, that there's no true trying to convince the other person of their opinion. It's just, one-liners. It's threats. It's just very bizarre, extreme points of view. It's almost like we've become numb to the idea, like we've become unable to truly listen to the person across from us and say, "Oh yeah, you got a point of view. I can see where you're coming. I understand it." Or for them to say the same. It's become very black and white, very polarized, and social media, in my opinion, has truly killed that spirit of debate, and we've become so numb to it. I think things are becoming more and more sensationalized, to the point where now we're showing videos of extreme, violence and extreme, just nonsense all over. Deaths, murders, rapes, guys getting shot on the street, cops getting killed, and just citizens getting killed, and so it begs me to think that social media might have been the beginning of the end of empathy when it comes to just our daily lives in dealing with our neighbor and our neighborhood and our village. Yeah, anyways, something to think about.